So this is where everything will sort of go to the next level, because now I'm actually going to put the light on there, which we haven't been able to do in our drawings yet because we've been working on white paper using pencils. Now that I'm using something that gives me a little bit of color, we have that middle tone value that we talked about before. So middle tone, that would be this brown tannish color of the cardboard that I'm actually drawing on top of. The middle tone of the real apple is red because it's red. Parts of it are darker, parts of it are lighter. In this case, when I draw the apple on here, it looks like it's this tannish brown color, so that becomes my middle tone. So what I'm going to do is I need to actually add light onto the middle tone. So I'm going to look for places where I see light. You guys see that there's a shiny spot there, so that's probably a good place to start. I'm going to put some chalk there, and I'm going to press kind of hard at first because it looks pretty light and shiny. Then I see there's some on that back edge behind the stem there, so I'm going to put some around there. There's some over here. It's almost like there's a ring of light around the top of the apple because of the fact that the light is coming from above. There's a little reflection shiny spot here. So then I'm going to go in and use my paper towel to blend with. Now I don't want to use the part that has charcoal over it, so I'm going to find the clean part. I want to make sure this stuff's not flapping around because we know that would smear the drawing material. So here, as it comes down towards the side, it gets lighter, or well, I should say darker, but we can see that takes a lot of it away. So what's going to happen is I'm going to blend this part in, but then I'm going to need to go back in and actually put more of that chalk on there on top of those parts that got faded away. So doing that actually brings it sort of a level up where all of a sudden it looks a lot more realistic. It's a little lighter over here. Part of that is the color of the apple. So I'm not trying to show color yet. Part of it is the lightness of the light shining on the apple, so that part I can't show. So I'm going to use my finger to blend that in real quick. Now I could actually draw the stem on there. So the stem is a little bit like, I'm going to show you guys on this pencil. So the stem is kind of shaped like the pencil in the way that it's like a little sticky, little skinny thing there. So the pencil is thick enough for you guys to actually see. The top part of the pencil is lighter, the under part is darker. So I actually noticed that about the stem, even though it's really small. Y'all can see this is the lighter side, and then under there, that is the darker side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my charcoal, and I'm going to draw the darker side coming out. And then right on top of it, I'm going to draw the lighter side that touches it. And the nice thing is, because it's so skinny, I don't really have to sit there and blend it, because I wouldn't have room. When the white chalk touches the black charcoal, it actually blends itself together. So you guys can see that that already looks like a stem that I can reach and like pick up the apple with. So now you're working on putting the light on your apple. So I want you guys to practice this as you do go to the grocery store and stuff. Start asking for one paper bag with your groceries so that you can start using that to cut up and practice drawing on. So you can practice the apple, you can practice other pieces of fruit. In the next couple lessons, we'll be looking at moving on to not just using black and white, but actually using color to make things look even more realistic. All right, good luck. Send me your results.